What made these Flinthawks attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge. So much for being careful. There's gotta be a way to override even these things.
way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. Guarded all right. But I can get through this. Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. I can get out of this. That'll help. Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. Guarded all right, but I can get through this. No. Just stay out of their way for now. Good for an old remedy. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
They're angry. Guessing we're almost there.
Correct.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
What's up, party people? AE Ken. You're awake this time.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen
Mind
Hell.
your footing.
Population.
Guess that's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history?
I am
A
the
whole lot
way.
of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
You'll get
Because
my
there
mic.
was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Robots out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please.
Hey.
Stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
What?
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
I guess that makes a little more sense. I guess.
Oh, there's another one? Jesus. Oh, no, he got my wire. Run away. Run away.
Like, why won't it let me?
Oh, somebody's in here.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure somebody was in here. Yep, somebody's here. They're up top. Somebody's up top. Somebody's up top. Yep, up top. Zombies running. Oh no, there's one to my left. That scared the shit out of me. There's one up top and one to the left.
I keep finding
There's
these
one
power
right there at
cells.
the door.
What do they do?
Arm looking right at him. I would have shot that barrel and it ran out. He's gonna come right to you, Mark.
Damn it.
I made a mistake by watching that zombie again. Just hide. Just hide, Jay.
Oh, do I get up there?
No,
What
Good
the
Friday's
frick?
over. Now it's Shitty Saturday.
Climb.
I'm trying to figure out where to climb.
I'm over here like,
Climbing always works.
Well, duh, but I keep falling. It's not showing any of them little yellow climb things. Hardcore parkour it. Come on. No. No! Like I say, these things are usually in the area where I'm supposed to do that. But I'm not finding any here, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to hardcore parkour this.
I'm in one hole and she's in the other hole. Now I'm hurt.
Aha! That worked. Kind of.
I'm not watching. I just know where to pick it up over on fire.
Oh, it froze.
Yeah, they ran out, so I just go ahead and pick this up while we're burning. Instead of making the noise and wasting the choke.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Yeah, I see that.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered
Yeah,
such
the boss
knowledge.
is at
You
4
have
too.
no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse, helped it build a cult, an
Iron
army to do its will.
Not bad.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian, the Spire.
See nobody outside. But
Now why would that be?
they're shooting at somebody. I
The
think.
spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking
I don't
module.
want them to know we're alive.
Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus,
Yep, they're right here.
recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago.
One's inside.
In my case, the device was heavily damaged.
Nope, one's under
There was
there.
just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes.
Yeah, they're
That's when I
inside.
detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was
Can I blow
searching,
this back
just
door
like I
open?
was.
A real kindred spirit.
Okay.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
Door is now blown
I
open.
didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead.
Coming to Jay's side.
It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
So I picked up the bounty, so I'm pushing Jay because I have like no help.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise
Be my
location,
savior, Jay.
the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology.
Where those dogs
It
are
bid
so
me
bad.
to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care.
That's sort of the way to shoot with
I
that.
was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Where was he shooting from? Oh, there's one on the roof, ain't there? No,
And the
that's
Shadow
shotgun
Karja?
bud.
How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge,
Going in the tower.
especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
One's up top still,
What
that
made you
one's
turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Oh, one's in the tower.
Actually, I
still,
was
and
troubled
one's
the
up
first
top
time I
of the
saw
door.
the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot.
Yep.
With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Yeah.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected.
You ran
That
past
got
the
my
nut,
attention.
Jay. You ran past the nut.
A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say,
I'm dead anyway,
is
I'll
history.
only burn for like 2 seconds, and then I'll be out.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them.
Almost like you pushed back.
I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear,
Yeah,
Aloy,
new guy picked up the bounty.
I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
And a new guy
Really?
picked up the bounty.
So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
Just right out back, so.
Silence! Where will you go?
Still shooting.
Elsewhere. And everywhere.
I have faith
There's
in
so
you.
much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the spot...
I thought that that was a friggin' zip line.
Well, there was that one game, that one guy tried to teabag Jay, but I was underneath the stairs and I'm like, surprise, motherfucker. Remember that game, Jay? Yeah, it was a duo and
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
quite
After
a
what
few.
happened with
Quite
Derval,
a few. We
I know
dealt
he'll
with him
defend the
quite a few
city.
times, too.
But the Spire...
This guy. I'll just run this guy.
Oh. Gotta find a safe way down.
I wish you could actually double up on the concertina bombs. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like, put them double on anyway. You know.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Lucent Bahamas.
After what happened
Behold,
with Derval, I know he'll
as
defend
I
the city.
promised.
But the Spire...
Better long range with this guy.
There we go.
Steel-eyed. Every time I see the name Steel-eyed from this game, I think it's Steely-eyed Dan.
You're doing broad.
very funny. I jumped off a cliff. Terror bird! Okay, I'm gonna fast travel.
Why did you do that? LOL.
It's not like I meant to.
But they didn't shut. But they didn't shut it.
Well, I mean, yes, but no.
Businesses will still hire someone for.
Just gonna travel to this campfire. save the work of running. Man, I did that. I was like, I'm trying to find a safe way down, but then I realized, oh, there's a ladder.
You need to stop being so loud.
MHMM.
Yeah.
I can hear you breathing in the back of my headset.
How you not gonna exercise her legs?
Because I don't feel like traveling like that far. Yeah, I don't feel like traveling that far, wasting time, dying multiple times, wasting resources, you know?
Were you getting that vibrating too?
Like, I mean, killing things is fun, but it takes up a lot of arrows.
I was getting
Fixing my headset. There we go. Nice and comfy.
Was that somebody here?
Quick save.
The Sun King's grown too.
I heard an explosion and I was like, what?
Wait. There should be a merchant nearby.
Buy stuff.
That's what I'm doing.
It's here. It's white and it's here, but I'll look at the clues. I'm gonna go to the back.
Ooh. I need a trampler lens. I will come back to you. How do I mark you?